All right, this video now I'm going to show you the second way to get the arm lock from the guard. All right, so here we are. Very similar to the last situation. I was blocking his punches. He decides to choke me. This time what we're going to do, instead of grabbing the same side, we're going to grab far side. This is the technical version. It's a little bit more complicated, but I like the way it feels, and I like the way it sets up the arm lock. So it's a good one to know. So I'm going to grab the far wrist with this hand. What I want to do now is frame his face. I'm going to reach this hand over here and grab here. So I've got wrist and frame, just like this. Once I've done that, you're going to release your guard and you're going to push off either the floor or his hip over there and spin, just like this. So I get the same spin. I'm pushing off either his body on his hip, or you can push off the floor either way. And you should know the rest of the story here. That foot that you pushed off of, you take it over his head, squeeze the legs down, and you arm lock it from here, or just take him over and finish from there. So the difference here is the setup. So I'm in the guard like this. I'm going to grab across, frame his face, put this foot either on the ground or on his hip. Doesn't matter. Spin by pushing off 90 degrees. Wham. Take him over. This is the technical version. If you were worried about sticking your arm under that leg with that punch, I don't think it's a big deal. If that still bothers you, this doesn't do that. This does here and here. Foot on the hip or the ground, doesn't matter. Push off. This leg will travel up and clamp. Other leg now will come around, and you've got the arm lock finish from here. So from the north view, here, far wrist grab. You can grab over his arm, under his arm, it doesn't really matter. This hand frames right here. I like this grip here. It keeps the distance I need. It puts my forearm in his face and kind of gives me a handle to help turn from, whether I put my foot on the hip or on the floor. This one comes up and almost knocks him over. This one kind of hits him in the back of the armpit. Clamp. I've got this position. This feels really good. He's got no good punches on me. Now this leg is going to come over his head while this frame keeps the distance right there. Finish from there. If you fell over, same thing. So it looks like this. Here, here, boom. Practice slowly until you can get a little bit faster. Gradually increase the speed, just like that. All right, boom. So that is the technical version of the arm lock from the guard.